What if Emperor Constantine never converted to Christianity in 300 to 12 CE? Christianity would have remained a persecuted underground religion, practiced in secret by small communities across the Roman Empire. The traditional Roman gods would have continued ruling imperial culture for centuries longer. Jupiter, Mars, and Venus would still receive grand temples and state ceremonies. Without imperial backing, there would be no Catholic Church rising as a political powerhouse in Europe, no pope wielding authority over kings and emperors. The Crusades would never have happened, meaning no holy wars between Christianity and Islam. European culture would have developed completely differently, possibly embracing philosophy over religious doctrine. When Islam expanded westward in the 7th century, it would have faced a polytheistic Roman Empire instead of Christian kingdoms. The conquest of Europe might have been far easier without unified Christian resistance. Medieval Europe could have become predominantly Muslim, changing world history forever. One man's religious choice shaped the entire course of Western civilization. Here are 5 things you didn't know about Julius Caesar's assassination on the Ides of March. First, Caesar's body was found with 23 stab wounds, but only one was actually fatal. The senators took turns stabbing him in a brutal ritual of shared guilt. Second, his wife Calpurnia had terrifying prophetic dreams the night before. She begged Caesar not to go to the Senate, warning that she saw him dying in her arms. Third, Brutus may have actually been Caesar's illegitimate son. Caesar had a long affair with Brutus's mother, and the timing suggests he could be the father. Fourth, Caesar initially fought back against his attackers with fierce determination. But the moment he saw Brutus among the conspirators, he stopped resisting entirely. Fifth, here's the most chilling detail of all. Caesar died bleeding out at the base of Pompey's statue. His former ally turned rival got his ultimate revenge from beyond the grave. The man Caesar destroyed in civil war watched over his final moments. Did you know China's only female emperor murdered her own children to seize power? In 655 CE, Wu Zetian was just another concubine in the Tang imperial palace, but she had a plan that would shatter 3,000 years of tradition. First, she eliminated the existing empress by framing her for witchcraft. Then came the unthinkable. When her own infant daughter died, she blamed Emperor Gaozong's wife. The accusation worked. Wu became the new empress. But that wasn't enough. She wanted absolute power. She created a network of spies and informants, turning the palace into a web of fear. Anyone who opposed her simply disappeared. Even her own sons weren't safe when they threatened her authority. In 690 CE, she did the impossible. She declared herself emperor, not empress. She changed the dynasty name to Zhou, erasing centuries of Tang rule. For 15 years, she ruled through terror and brilliance. China prospered under her iron fist, but the cost was written in blood. Did you know Emperor Nero never actually fiddled while Rome burned? For 2,000 years, we've believed one of history's greatest lies. When the Great Fire of Rome erupted in 64 CE, Nero wasn't even in the city. He was 35 miles away in Antium, completely unaware of the disaster. The moment he heard the news, he raced back to organize massive relief efforts. He opened his own palaces to house thousands of homeless refugees. Nero personally supervised firefighting crews and distributed food to survivors. He even reduced taxes to help rebuild the devastated neighborhoods. So where did this fiddle story come from? His political enemies spread these lies to destroy his reputation. They painted him as a madman who enjoyed watching his empire burn. The truth is, fiddles didn't even exist in ancient Rome. The instrument was called a lyre, and Nero was nowhere near one. Sometimes the biggest lies become the most accepted facts in history. Did you know a gladiator slave almost brought Rome to its knees, only to face the most brutal end imaginable? In 71 BCE, Spartacus stood trapped in southern Italy with his rebel army of 70,000 slaves. Roman legions surrounded them on all sides. Escape by sea had failed when pirates betrayed them. The former gladiator knew this was the end, but he refused to surrender. As Marcus Crassus closed in with 8 legions, Spartacus made one final desperate choice. He would charge straight into the heart of the Roman army, seeking Crassus himself. The battle was a massacre. Thousands of rebels fell under Roman swords. Spartacus fought like a man possessed, cutting down soldier after soldier, but the odds were impossible. His body vanished among the carnage, never to be found. The aftermath was even more horrifying. Crassus crucified 6,000 surviving rebels along the Appian Way. Their bodies hung for miles as a warning to any slave who dared dream of freedom. The rebellion was over, but Spartacus became immortal.